Anyway, all these are discussion. Don't worry. Unless now record because it's something new. So if it's new, then it's something that you guys may want to learn. Yeah. Okay. Or you guys want to have some notes that learn how did I share with you how to build a family and so on?
No, sir.
Don't have, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe later remind me. I will give to you all so that you can do some customizations, some adjustment and so on. But MEP normally to create but because of all those piping stuff, a lot of so-called shared content that need to be created. So just that you guys got to get used to it lah. This WC?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. And okay. That's why I can see the one that actually they're in the drawing here. All this is without the canister one. You see that?
Yeah.
That means the flush system is inside. So in other words, you got to show, because this part is something more like a custom build, which is I find it, if you are a family creator for this, then I actually look, I actually find one something similar, but the interception is a bit funny, which is user might not get used to it. That one I can share with you guys, so where you can use, but there's no flushing system, which is I would say that we got to create. I mean, we can modify this library separately lah. Give me a minute. I try to upload to the chat, so at least I would say you can use it. And this toilet is actually quite simple, which is it's a bottom, and insertion is a nightmare, but we can configure and actually adjust it lah. So maybe you think comfortable that way lah. Then maybe I can show you later on how you can modify maybe an architecture piping to change lah. Or if let's say no architecture, even whatever you guys download, we can modify to the location that we so called usually use in Singapore. So you can see that, let's say you see their water pipe straight away go into the system. In Singapore, normally our flushing system is actually the water come from the base below. Remember? So base below, there's a water coming up. So there's a distribution, right, flowing down. Then they fill up. Remember?
Yeah.
So the pipe actually is a flex piping from below. So in other words, here outlet should have one piping, water pipe. Then with gate valve. Then the piping is a flex duct. Flex pipe to connect to underneath. So actually, you can modify this to below the base of the so-called the WC. So all this can be configured. Okay, it's just that this system here, there's no water coming out because the supply is immediately inside. Okay, that's why in Singapore, I do say that seldom we have this so-called connection unless like public toilet, you have a sensor, or those the high-class hotel where this lip can lift up, then all the so-called control is inside lah, which is you don't see water pipe coming out lah. Yeah, but I think mostly in condo HDB in Singapore, we don't create toilet this way lah. Ours is this side. So if you're creating something like this, then I will see that you guys ignore this wall. All right. If not, this wall you got to cut it, because you can see that because of this wall coming up this way, your library actually protrude out, so you can't stand here. So if someone use the toilet here, totally here cannot do brushing. You see. So I'll try to give you this, but the water one is interesting lah. I don't know how they're gonna supply this lah. You give me a minute. Y'all cannot see my screen, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The library I have. Don't tell me I delete away. Did I delete away? I think I did yesterday. Oh my goodness, why I delete away? Terrible, I deleted it away there. Because yesterday I have a class on MEP, Saturday, Sunday. Then after that I go and delete away. My goodness. Oh my god, hold on. Maybe you show okay, maybe later. Let me go and find that. I try to give to you. So let's say now, if you want to edit this, right?
Yeah.
How? Select this library.
And then edit family.
Yep. Okay. So okay, here they didn't draw to that certain detail, they just
Yeah.
flatten it. So you can see that this is actually the flow, which is from here and go down. So your piping should be here, the connection.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So did they show any connection here?
No.
That's weird, right? Normally it's supposed to show. And this is the flushing system. All right. So flushing system means the water going in should be somewhere here. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So this type of library, I think they don't use a standard those kind of okay. Yeah, I never cut away the thing lah. Okay, never mind lah. That one not our concern lah. This is a manufacturer stuff. So is this one here, the hole here? See, they don't show anything.
Yeah, that's why I cannot edit.
Can I edit?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to edit.
Oh, we don't edit. You download this is actually from MEP or from Aki.
MEP.
MEP, I believe they already should have something created for us. What is it little dot down here? You know what is this? This will tell you that your water pipe come from there.
Oh.
Then water pipe come from there. You got to have one straight pipe out first. Then you insert in between is the jack valve. Then you draw the flex duct. I only have to say flex duct, flex pipe to underneath this. So to see whether any data was given, you take a look on this one here. Okay. Oh, I see. This is actually an Imperial library. So I'll say you got to do some conversion. See now. Try to download in MM because Imperial means you can't change. See that?
Yeah.
And you can see that the water connecting site actually is here. See? Waste connection radius. Waste means this one below. Cold water connection is here. So because they go by inches, I don't know what's the value. Unless you want to do some conversion. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If not, then you want to add it into so-called our local size. So let's say it should be 15. It says radius and diameter. So this one you can change lah. Let's say 15. But 15 inches. No, I don't 15 inches. How can we change the unit? That's more important. So, okay, first, I believe here under the manage, they should have a units here. See, you try to change this. All right, common length, all these two. See, millimeters. Change all these to millimeters. Same area, not concerned, but unless you are more on calculation, if not slope percent is correct, mass normally okay, time, or you want to change everything same lah, miles per hour, no lah. feet per minute, right? Normally, or what?
Yeah.
Feet per minute, no lah, meter per second. Sorry. Meter per second. This one times second. This one mass, I think is volume. Yeah, kilogram per cubic meter. So all this you can change so that you can actually cubic meter, cubic meter, cubic meter, cubic meter, square feet change to meter square or square meter. Yeah. So by changing this, we are done. Then you pick OK. Now you go to modify, look for this. Now you can see the unit more or less in MM already. So inch conversion, look at it. Damn huge. Now look at the piping, 15 inch, you know. Or 15 feet, sorry, just now I typed 15 feet. Okay, so this one should be 15 mm diameter. And this one, half of it automatic because they calculated here. Default. You can see the formula.
Yeah.
You extend it. Okay. Then the default elevation cannot be 1002 lah. If not, your toilet will be floating, man. See, no? It should be 0. Water connection diameter, wastewater, I think is 100, right? If not wrong, I think ours is 100.
Yeah, 100.
In some country, I download the piping is 90 mm only. So never mind, we take as 100. So this one should be radius 50 automatically. Okay, wastewater connection, plumbing. This is cold water connection. Yes, the rest they don't need. So I think this is a quite a standard plumbing size, and this is the size of the WC here. This is for IFC information when you export out for sharing. Then the rest is like the seed lah, or the formula, or I don't know. This one is some calculation conversion one. So in imperial, look at it because per gallon. Okay. Okay, so more or less if it's done, apply. All right, and okay. Now, this is a connecting pipe which is you can ignore, but when you insert at time, you can base on your draw pipe, take this as a snapping point, so it comes out. But for your component here, the interesting part is, let me turn this back to hidden line. So you see this way, easier for you to connect. All right. Now, to connect this, if I select this, you see here, this is extrusion component, but there's no data added yet. Why? Because you go to your create, you see here is called pipe connector. See that?
Yeah.
So pipe connector, you select pipe connector, then you say pick face, unless there's a work plane. So you notice that there's a radius connection. When I look at it, you can change this value later on. So try to select the surface. Like this. See that? It automatically detects center.
Oh.
So it's supposed to, waste means coming down.
Yeah.
All right. So coming down, modify first. Let's do one thing at a time. So you select the value. Okay. So X, Y, Z, make sure that the connection are properly done. See, it's correct, right? Look at it. And you can look at the radius. Now this radius, you don't want to change manually. You want to control by here. So you select this button. This button is so-called called a link button, but they just name it as associate family member. You select this, select waste connection diameter, this one. Okay, then the value automatically is 100. See, done already. Oh,
yeah.
But it looks like the 100 is quite big. Let me see what is the extrusion radius. 1.6. Is this family to scale or not? Because you say 1.6 only. Like. Oh, sorry, this extrusion. What I mean is the radius itself. The depth is 1.6, fine. But what is this radius here? Seriously, I don't know, but don't care lah. Important thing is our connection radius is 100. Then here, okay, where is the water coming? Here, right? Somewhere here. So same thing, you go to create pipe connector, then you select the surface. This one is not surface, so you may need to tap until you say, this surface. See that?
Yeah.
Pick this. Now this guy is always go to the center. So you may want to move it to that corner. So sometime by moving it, it's a bit tricky. So you need to go to your plan, which is how come the library doesn't show me the plan if I add it? So where's the rest of the model? If I edit this family, it show me plans. Here, reference level. See from here. Okay. So where is this big radius? See, they automatically from here, right? Try to move it. See, it doesn't allow me to move. I can only rotate. Okay. So rotate, let's say random lah. See whether can I move it or not. Hey, not allowed. Let me see why not allowed. This one connection should be cold water diameter. So it's only 15 mm. So see, it's very small. Can I shift it? It doesn't allow me to move. Big move. See, it doesn't allow me to move. This is sometimes when I come across some so-called data set. I mean, this style so-called connection, it doesn't allow to move. And you can see when this cross means, this cross is when so-called your insertion point. So you can see this is actually connecting to the rear, which is here doesn't allow me to move, means I got hard time adjusting it. See, I can only see rotation. X and Y can run. Flow direction not defined, calculated. Hydraulic supply, no lah. This one is should be only domestic cold water, not hydraulic supply. So all this data, sometimes need to do some adjustment. Flow, you can say system, because no need to be calculated. Then water is in. So see that loss, we don't care. But I can't move. Monkey, angry man. See that? It can't be moved. Yeah. If here can't move, elevation can move or not? I don't know, because of some time due to a different view. So this is your front, this is the back. Lefts. Let's take a look. See, only rotation doesn't allow you to move. This is only the connecting point. Come on. See, no indication reassign unless they allow me to reassign the parameter. Let me see. No moving control. Look at it. There's no option for me to move adjustment. That's why I hate sometimes. View this one, right? Reassign. Select a similar connector to set as a primary. This one is a primary. What's the meaning of this? Hold on, let me see. Specify the select primary. Oh, okay. So they expect to be connect one at a time lah. So in other word, if you can model one surface here, like this guy, then you actually will connect at the center. You guys get what I mean?
Yeah.
If not, you're based on automatically this surface center. So in other word, since I can't move, then I got to follow this guy what they do, lor. In this model here, you create one hole, 15 mm pipe, extrusion. Then you select the surface, you connect this. So if this one cannot be moved, then I'll delete this away. Okay. So in order to draw this a bit tricky, create extrusion based on the surface. So I go to set the surface, pick a plane. Because here never say pick a surface, right? Pick a plane now. See the plane? Select this. If you're not sure, you can show the plane with the Z, all the things that are there. So from here, no need to show anymore. Draw a circle. Okay, on this. So somewhere here. So radius is 7.5. Yeah, like this. Okay, so 7.5. Extrusion, follow them lah, 1.6. So at least you know that it's able to do snapping. Okay, done?
Yeah.
After that, create pipe, zoom in, surface. See, sometimes you got to do some cheating a bit lah. Not say cheat lah. Okay, done. So I pick this fella, assign this to water. Yep. See, 15 now. And the supply, as I say, you got to change it. So this is system. System, then see the flow is in. If in, then means the direction will show the other way around. Okay. But this guy seems to me like this is out also. Yeah. But lucky they supposed to say in. Any flipping? Flipping. Okay. Water's in. See not?
Yeah.
So when you select, it should be says in. System in. So done already. So you have one pipe connection here. Flush, we don't care lah. So you can see I have two. 1 and 1. So done. You can save a copy, or if not, you load into your project straight away.
Can save copies.
Okay. Save a copy. Okay, you control C where you want to save to. Go ahead, take over.
Yes, sir, this one.
Replace See, because you save C where to save to lor. Normally they will ask you, right?
Yeah.
Select this, yeah. So it should be updated already. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see that there's 3. Why 3? Because the bottom one below is just not that piping, which is actually to them it's not connected because they create as a whole. So from here is they want to draw the pipe coming out. So your pipe is normally very short only lah.
Yeah.
Then you have this gate valve lah, or check valve. I don't know lah. Those turning one. I think it's check valve or gate valve. I'm not very sure.
So this one you say right? This valve no need if we put this one, right?
To me, I'll think that way, yes, because yours is this way, ma. Then
Yeah.
your pipe is going from the floor, ma. So this one you don't care. You put closer to this wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here.
No. This is actually the coming up, which is supposed to hide your pipe.
Okay.
But because yours is supposed to move in. That means you don't care this, because if you don't move in, you notice that here, you can't do anything, no?
Yeah.
It's too close and you can't stand properly. You always cannot knock at the WC there.
Okay.
So move in lah.
Okay.
So you select here, I think you're able to move, right?
Yeah.
Like that, done already.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes we get a different library, we could be flexible lah, because no choice ma, what to do,
Cancel.
you know. So luckily your sink is this way is correct lah, but for this particular toilet here, I don't think you want to use the same because you move in this thing, you also must move in.
Yeah.
Then if you move in, the piping will be ugly to be seen.
Yeah.
So you can see that this pipe is actually shared with this. So it means your piping come from here, out this way.
Cancel.
Then you look for some library that's similar. Then this guy go down also.
Yeah. Can put I can put this one also, right?
Which one? This one.
Yeah, same thing.
That's why I say like if you try to put this one,
Yeah.
what about the sink here?
Oh.
Because they have this is to hide So if let's say like that's not this one stand alone
Yeah.
you can do without it. But because you have two side by side, like this one here.
Yeah.
This is to hide the pipe inside You get what I mean? So your piping can actually come from here, come out this way lah. You get a connection See now. So you don't need to access inside the wall
Okay.
But because your hot water, cold water, normally Singapore ones, sometimes need not to be connected to the rear. You can connect to here and here. But you can see mostly theirs is connected to the wall. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Singapore piping normally is at the surface here lah. Here and here. So a lot of library actually you can configure to modify to suit locally. Okay, so that means we don't want to use theirs lah. If theirs are concussions, it doesn't work that way lah. I think for that. So that's why my design I put it inside, which is I think if you're lazy you change, I draw this way lah. But you give so-called difficulty to people because the connection in our Singapore, in Singapore here we don't use that way lah. It's actually from the bottom, right? The flex pipe go from the bottom. So that means your water pipe will come from here out this way. Oops, happened. Out this way, then you just connect on the pipe.
Cancel.
Okay, I think more or less is there already. Right?
Yeah. And then this one, if I want to connect the sink and washing machine, right, I can put here, right, the pipe, sanitary pipe.
Where, which one?
The washing machine and then the sink. This one also this one need to connect for the sanitary pipe. Like I can draw here, right?
Of course, because this opening is meant for your sanitary pipe, is for your like waste water here connect to here
Yeah, can.
Then this is a washing machine your water could drain to here also. There should be a pipe there lah. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry. Someone talking my back. That's why I'm sneezing. No, not joking. Okay, sorry. Yep.
Cancel. Yeah, that's all.
So you got to think of how you want to lay your floor trap So floor trap here, I will say that you need to have two. So one floor trap is somewhere here. One floor trap should be here also. Then your toilet also here. Shower
Yeah.
You should have one floor trap somewhere in the corner here.
Can.
Then this one also, you should have a floor trap somewhere. I would say that this area here. So total 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one floor trap normally hidden somewhere behind or somewhere here. Here should have an opening outlet for your drain pipe, washing machine to plug into one. Then whatever water flow will actually to here and go down. Then normally sink below. This is the kitchen. All right. So here, suppose you have one floor trap directly below
Below.
somewhere here. Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see below. Normally, when you have furniture, it should be slightly hidden. The thing won't be protected. But protrude look ugly, so you put somewhere here. Yeah, floor trap.
Okay.
Which is your kitchen when they cut a hole for the slab to put all your furniture. There should be a hole to let the water flow in. Yeah, that one the detail we don't care but at least when you do MEP, you should have a floor trap here.
Cancel.
Not coming out from the line. So this line is actually your stopper line. You shouldn't be protecting out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think more or less is there. Like that.
Cancel.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. So actually, I'm telling you all the answer already. I'm better want you guys to do on your own and see how. Okay. So now it become no fun already lah. Okay, who else? Any other thing to ask? If not, then we continue. Where did we stop? Something like a recap. Let's go. Getting slackened last lesson. So bad, right? Getting lazy now. Last lesson already. Oh, I think this is what we do right previously. Let me open this.
I think we did a calculation. You show us how to do.
Okay, good,
The
good.
aircon one.
Yeah, aircon, right? Okay. Before I forget. Okay, let me stop recording first. Then I will create a new record.